At this weekend's FA Cup final, Liverpool fans caused controversy when they booed the national anthem. Liverpool fans also booed Prince William.
February. The FA presentation party is led by the President of the Football Association, His Royal Highness the Duke of Cambridge.
For those very, very hurtful boos, Liverpool fans received condemnation from across the political spectrum. Speaker of the House, Lindsay Hoyle, said, "I utterly condemn any fans who booed Prince William at Wembley. The FA Cup final should be an occasion when we come together as a country. It should not be ruined by a minority of fans' totally shameful behaviour in this year of all years, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. This is dreadful. How could they, in her special year, boo her son? Outrageous. And her theme tune. They booed her theme tune." Leader of the Lib Dems, Ed Davies, said this: "We have the most wonderful monarch, and those fans who booed do not represent their clubs or our country." Now, what Ed Davies knows about Liverpool fans, I don't know, but he seems to think he has the right to speak for them. Former Tory Culture and Sports Minister Karen Bradley had the most extreme response. "It is utterly unacceptable and disgraceful that fans booed Prince William. I would urge the FA to take all necessary action and pursue those responsible. No more football matches for you booing the Royals. Never again, never again." Liverpool's manager, Jurgen Klopp, was more understanding.
Yeah, of course I had thoughts, but I think in these situations, it's always the best to ask the question, why does it happen? So I know our people that well that they wouldn't do if there's no reason for it. And I'm not here, maybe not long enough, for sure not long enough to understand the reason for it. It's for sure something historical. And that's probably a question you can answer much better than I could ever. These are wonderful. Our fans, and I know few fans from other clubs see this slightly different, but the majority of our supporters are wonderful people, really smart and all these kind of things, understand, go through lows, go through highs, suffer together, all these kind of things. They wouldn't do it if there would not be a reason. That's what I know. And maybe we should ask this question.
Jurgen Klopp putting all of our elected politicians to shame. Ash, your take on Liverpool fans booing the national anthem?
Well, look, it's kind of part of the club identity in the sense that Liverpool as a city and Liverpool as a club hasn't been well treated by the establishment, right? So going from the managed decline era to everything that happened in terms of the Hillsborough disaster and the media coverage of it, there are lots of reasons for people who feel an affinity for the club and for the city to feel a very deep sense of alienation and separateness from the rest of the country, from England and the English establishment and elite. And that's not just something which is born out of the sort of traumatic events that I've just named, but it's also a source of pride. So one of the things that I think could probably bring the sort of like North London beef to an end is the fact that so many people in Liverpool are proud of saying Scouse, not English. And I'm like, yeah, London, not English. And it's a really strong sense of identity, and it is wrapped up in the club identity. And Jurgen Klopp is right not to distance himself from it. And one of the things which I find really annoying about like all the politicians and the pundits weighing in and, you know, clutching their pearls is who does this harm? I mean, who does this harm? It's not like booing players taking the knee, which is a symbol of anti-racist solidarity. It's not like racist chanting or monkey noises or throwing bananas. Like being a monarch is not a protected characteristic. That's not what the M in BAME stands for. It's something which is, I think, as much a part of British culture expressing hostility to the royal family as it is to celebrate it. So just this like pearl clutching and, Lindsay Hoyle coming out and condemning it. I'm just like, oh my God, get a grip. Why would you want to sanitize terrace culture? And specifically, why would you want to make club culture subordinate to national culture? That kind of defeats the point of club football. And what's more, all of you people are nerds. It's just so annoying.
All of us here at Novara Media are working harder than ever to keep scrutinising establishment politicians and the media barons who protect them. We don't have billionaire funders. We don't have advertising partnerships. We're funded entirely by you. If you've ever thought about supporting us, now's the time to go to novaramedia.com/support and donate anything you can from just £1 per month. Defy the corporate media. Join our monthly supporters and help build our supporter base to 10,000 strong.